Good evening, Honorable Guest Speaker Mr. Prem Rawat, Dr. Tan Soo Phan, Dean of Learning and Teaching from Integrated Teaching and Lifelong Learning Center at Taylor's University, Dr. Vinitha Guptan, Dean of Taylor's Business School, esteemed guests, and my fellow students. Welcome to second Taylor's Emotional Wellbeing series, where we are very privileged to have Mr. Prem Rawat with us today. I'm very delighted to see so many students here today, this evening, to attend this talk. We are taking our first step towards changing our lives by listening to Mr. Prem Rawat. He started inspiring people since the age of 4, and now it's his 50th year spreading the message of peace around the globe. So let me not take any further time and invite Mr. Prem Rawat on stage to talk to us about perspective of peace. Mr. Prem.
People talk about world peace. People look at me like, okay, tell us about world peace and fix all the problems. And I'm like, no, I can't fix any problems. Because the way it works is that first, you find your peace. First, you find your peace, and then make peace with the world. And then you will have world peace. And whether or not there is world peace, at least you need to make peace with yourself. Because that's the fundamental step. So, before you can even begin to tackle the job of making peace with yourself, the question is, who are you? What are you? And when I say who you are, it's not about your personality. It's not about your likes and dislikes. It's not about your ideas. It's not even about your dreams. You see, because your dreams are going to change. Your ideas are going to change. Your circumstances are going to change. But who truly you are not going to change. Your body is going to change. The way you look at your body is going to change. Your stamina is going to change. Your friends are going to change. What you think is hip is going to change. Your fashion is going to change. But who you truly are is not going to change. So I say to you that who are you? 50% bad. Sorry. Exactly 50%, not 49, 51. Exactly 50% you're really bad. That's the bad news. The good news is 50% good. Very good. Amazingly good. Incredibly good. What do you think of that? 50% bad, 50% good. Because the fear is in you, and that's the bad, and courage is in you, that's the good. Confusion is in you, and that is the bad, and clarity is in you, and that is the good. War is in you, that is the bad, and peace is in you, that is the good. In you. But knowing yourself is understanding not only the bad, but understanding the good. Because most people, when they talk to me sometimes, they say, I get angry very easily. They have understood their bad, but they have not understood their good. Because I have to point out to them that if you can get angry, that means you have something else too. And that is forgiveness. Joy is also there. When I say know yourself, that's exactly what I mean. You know you're bad. You haven't felt you're good yet. But it's there. I want you to understand that it is there. And you can get in touch with it. You don't need to get in touch with your bad because you are very familiar with it, right? But are you familiar with the good? In this life, understanding and knowing that the good is in you and not accepting the failure. This is the core, this is the foundational of emotional strength, physical strength, mental strength. Clarity, that's what clarity is. I'm going to tell you one last story. There was a clan, a tribe, and there was a chief. One day, a little boy went to the chief and says, "Chief, I have a question." And the chief said, "What?" And the boy said, "Why is it, Chief, that some people are good sometimes, and those people who are good sometimes are bad the other times?" So you understand the question, right? It's not like some people are good some of the time and some people are bad some of the time. No, it's actually some people are good, same people who are good some of the time are bad the other time. Same people. So why is it the same people are good sometimes and same people are bad some other times? And the chief looked at the boy and said, "Because in each one of us, there are two wolves, a good wolf and a bad wolf. And they fight." The boy looked at the chief and said, "Chief, why do they fight?" The chief said, "To gain supremacy over you. The bad wolf wants to take over you, and the good wolf wants to win and take over you." So the boy thought about it and thought about it. And then the boy said, "Chief, which wolf wins? The good one or the bad one?" And the chief said, "The wolf you feed. That's the wolf that's going to win." Which wolf do you feed? If you keep feeding both, then the war will just perpetuate and perpetuate and perpetuate and perpetuate and perpetuate. There is a possibility here in this life. And this is the real possibility. And I think that's why you are here in this room today. And the possibility is, like against all odds, you learned how to walk. Failed but never accepted a failure. The possibility today that exists is you can make the good wolf win. It's up to you. That's my suggestion. That's what living this life without accepting the failures is about. To consciously make a choice to understand that the possibility of peace is here with you, always has been, always will be, that the peace is inside of you, even as you walk this world. Whatever you do and wherever you go and whatever happens and how dire the circumstances are, the peace is still inside of you.